Sorry, some technical issues. As I said, my name is Daniel. I am a former student of STATS and a graduate of our Communication and Marketing course. And today I am accompanied by some colleagues of mine, Daniel, Gustavo, Eduardo, Bruno, and Joanna. And, of course, our English professor, Philip. So the first question I wanted to ask you guys is what's it like personally for you being part of the Status family and being a pro?
Morning, my name is Daniela. I'm from the first year in this school, so I just started. I came to this school from France and because I heard good things about it, and when I came it really showed. So this school has various possibilities, paths, choices, opportunities to try, and we even have a phrase that it's maximum freedom, maximum responsibility. Even when I came here, I already had an objective in mind, a path to follow, but even if I did not, Status would help and motivate. That's, I think it's what a family will do.
Gustavo?
Hi, I'm Gustavo. I'm in my last year in multimedia. And for me, right from the beginning, I knew what I wanted to do, so it was a bit easier for me to pursue my path. So I wanted to pursue my studies, and I still want to go to the university to study communication design and multimedia. And so for that, the school gave me the opportunity to have extra classes in order to study for the exams that I need to enter the university.
Hello, my name is Eduardo and I'm in the second year of the sport course. My life project is to continue my studies at an university to study nutrition. Additionally, I have a school project that involves ethics and deontology in football. This project aims to educate parents and coaches about appropriate behavior and discuss healthy eating habits. To me, being a pro means never giving up. My sister is a great example of this. She was an excellent student at our school and planned to attend the sport university. Despite people saying that students from a vocational school couldn't get in a university, she was determined to prove them wrong. However, in the last months of their last year, she was injured and couldn't meet the requirements for the sport university. It was hard for her, but she didn't give up, changed path, and got into the psychology university, where she now studies educational science. Because of her, I also went to pursue my studies.
Hello everyone, my name is Bruno. I'm in my third and final year of my programming course. And to me, being a pro in Status is much more than I originally expected it to be. I did my first year of high school in another school, in a scientific course, and I felt very disconnected there, even though the course didn't go bad. All my peers already knew what they wanted to do and they had already chosen their paths. The teachers looked like they were there just to give you lessons and leave without trying to motivate you to push yourself further. And I decided that maybe that wasn't the right place for me, so I ended up coming to Status, which was the other school available here in the region. And I was kind of expecting to see more of the same, but it was something completely different. Colleagues are always pushing each other to do better, and they're all very close with each other. Even teachers, we have a relationship almost like friends, nothing you could see in other schools. They're always trying to motivate you no matter what your project is or if you don't have one, and I think that's part of what makes the school special.
Hello, my name is Joanna, and I'm a final year student of computer programming. And for me, being a pro means a lot because before I first came here, I was already studying programming in another country, and I can really tell that it's a completely different experience. I enjoy so much more being here studying this this course because it feels different. I feel like I could try a lot of different areas before I'm sure that that's what I like, and I also figure out that I like something else better, that is designing, and I also like teaching. And it's funny because I never thought that I would like that because it's not something kids actually want to be. But I think that being a pro is exactly that. Figure out what you want to be. It doesn't matter if that's what you thought you would want to be. And I think that particularly the school have helped me a lot figure out what I want to be and being comfortable with who I am. And that's important to me.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Philippe Sanch. I'm their very proud English teacher, and I'm just here to support them. Thank you.
So we have a lot of different opinions and views about what is it like being a pro and what is the status environment. But mainly the focus is that we are a family here. So Daniela, could you please help us understand what we have here in Status and what does the school offer to the students?
Yes, of course. The first thing I want to talk about is how the school makes us not bring books every day. So we use computers instead. Every student in our school has the right to have their own computer in their class. And we have specific places too where you couldn't find easy to find it. Like studio that we can do their recordings, podcasts, music. We have this place, the arena, that is for PE classes, events, or podcasts like we are doing right now. And we have the workshop as well for the programming course, but it's free use if you ask permission. And the gym for PE classes sometimes, and for free use if you ask permission.
So every single student has access to these places?
Yes, exactly. Then we have another thing, that we do not have tests. They don't count. So we have activities instead. When I mean activities, it's type of work where you test your technical skills, research, show your creativity, and many other ways. And the Final Life project, that counts a lot as well.
So in this life project, here in Status, like my peers said, we have 4 main courses, which are sports, communication, multimedia, and programming. But there's something individual to each student, no matter what course you choose, which is your life project. What's this? A life project is essentially work that you will carry out from the beginning of your first year to the final year, and is essentially the path you will make for yourself after you finish school. How do you do this? Essentially, you will choose one of 4 options, and you will see which one of them fits better for your idea of an ideal life, which is pro dating, pro university, pro start, or another option, which is if you don't see yourself fitting in any of these, you can opt not to choose any of them and just do your own thing. My colleagues will now elaborate on these topics I just spoke of.
So technical problems. So as Bruno said, we have 3 main topics inside the LIFE project, which are pro university or pro universitário, pro dating or pro namoro, or the pro start. Eduardo, I would ask you to please elaborate a little bit on the pro university.
Yes, the Pro University is a program that provides support for students who want to attend university, offering assistance through support classes like math, Portuguese, and biology. University visits, learn about the average grades required for admission to universities, and guidance in joining the exams. At the beginning of the year, representatives from the school board visit classrooms and extended an invitation to join the support classes. To me, this was a relief. To me, this was a relief to me because I thought I would need to pay potential high external costs for these preparatory classes if I were in a regular school.
Thank you, Eduardo. So that was a pro university. Now I would like to talk a little bit about the pro dating, which is nothing like Tinder. I'll ask Joanna to talk a little bit about it.
Of course. Pretty much the pro dating, it's an option for those who attempt to get in the labor market right after they finished high school. And we are helped by our teachers and some other people that work with us in the school to make sure that we choose a company that we want to work with, that we feel comfortable working with, and also fulfill the requirements of these companies. Since we have internships over the 3 years, of course, it's possible that the company chooses to keep working with you even though you didn't first thought about it. And in this scenario, we can always choose to work with them or not, and still the school would help us to make sure that we fulfill the requirements that we need to keep working with them.
Thank you. Thank you, Joanna. So for our last and third topic, I would like to ask Bruno to elaborate and to explain a little bit what it is the Pro Start.
Sure thing. So as they talk about, that we have Pro University where you go to college to study more, or you have Pro Dating where you go to work with a company that you've maybe interned in or another different one. But if none of those are interesting to you, and since not all of us are sons and daughters of rich people and need to work, maybe you can create your own company and maybe get something that you really like but never thought of getting out to the public because you never thought it was possible, because maybe you think you don't have what it takes, maybe because you don't have the knowledge to do so. That's not a problem. All you need to do here in Status is you map out your idea, you get in mind what you want your company to be, the product you'll sell, and after everything is said and done, you talk to the school board and they'll help you with that. And how does that work essentially? Over there near our church, there's a building that's called Status Labs, where there's specialists in company making. They'll help you create brands, they'll help you market your product, they'll give you essentially lessons on how to run your company, and after they help you with that, it's all up to you to keep it going.
Thank you. Thank you for all three of you, to Eduardo, Bruno, and Joanna, for explaining the three different types of pro. Now I would like to address the main topic that brings us today, and I would ask Gustavo to talk a little bit about the Erasmus program. I know you've participated last year, so tell us a little bit about your experience.
First of all, I went to the Erasmus program in Spain, in the city of Córdoba. And for me it was very weird because it wasn't as I expected it to be, because I was expecting to be working in the workplace, at the store with the boss, interacting with clients, and it ended up not being like that. I worked at home most of the time in the couch with a computer on my legs, and it was not the best thing, but it was something. I gained my capacities to work better with websites. It was the thing that I was working back there in the Erasmus program. And personally, that was professionally, of course, and personally, it was also a bit different from what I was expecting it to be, because I had to share home with other 3 colleagues of mine from the school. And despite from being the same school, I didn't knew anything about them, and it was a challenge because we were all different. Of course, no one is the same, so it was very tough sometimes. Other times it was fun because we had night cinema and we were to the night and we were just hanging around sometimes, but other times we were just trying not to fight in order to... it was a challenge sometimes. But overall, it was an experience to grow up, not just professionally, but also personally, so we can just interact with things that we never experienced, and it was very important. Also from the school, they support us a lot, not just from the teachers, but also from about money, because we were there and we needed to buy our clothes, our food, we needed to pay rent, and they gave us money to do that. They gave us money to buy our food, to pay our rent, to go out during the night, during the day, and just to live our normal lives in Cordoba. And it was it.
Thank you, Gustavo. So I like again thank you all five of you for coming and for being here with me, and thank you to Professor Philip for contacting me and being here with us again. I'd also like to thank everybody at home that's watching us, and to every single student and staff member that is here with us today. That was everything from my part and from Let's Talk Status. The next episode will be again with Linor Silva from our third year of communication. I thank you all, and I will see you later. Acho que sim.